DeAndre Hopkins headed to the Titans. I know. People want to steal my joy because I am a long-suffering Titans fan. Titans had to do this. They're overpaying DeAndre Hopkins. I think this is kind of a sign that they blew it with A.J. Brown. They gave, whatever it is, $16 million this year to DeAndre Hopkins. This is what you have to do. Here's a stat for you that blew my mind. Mike Vrabel, 12 touchdown catches. Nobody else on the Titans roster is even close to the number of touchdown catches that Mike Vrabel, defensive lineman, had with Tom Brady and the Patriots. You know your wide receiver core is struggling when the defensive lineman who is now the head coach is more explosive offensively than any wide receiver on the team. I hope Treylon Burks is going to pan out. I was not in favor of the A.J. Brown trade from the moment it happened. Go back and look at what I said. Congratulations to the Eagles for getting him, but this is a default acknowledgement that deciding to trade A.J. Brown was the wrong move. My concern, look, DeAndre Hopkins, 31 years old. Titans tried this with Julio Jones. It didn't work out. Most wide receivers, when they get past the age of 30, hamstring issues, health issues, they aren't able to be extremely productive. I'm not sold on the offensive line being able to protect Ryan Tannehill at all, especially with Petit Frere, little brother in French, out with a former Ohio State tackle. Petit Frere being out for gambling on sports from the Titans facility. Not optimistic about how this is going to go in terms of being able to protect Ryan Tannehill. I think it was a must-do move. To me, the Jags should still be the favorite because I think Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback in the AFC South. We don't know how C.J. Stroud's going to do. We don't know how Anthony Richardson's going to do. I'm not a big fan of Ryan Tannehill in general. As a general rule, picking the best quarterback in every division often gives you a good sense of who's actually going to win that division. I do think that the Texans and the Colts should not be very good. Jags, even though they beat the Titans twice, Titans, Jags, this should come down to the division. I hope DeAndre Hopkins can stay healthy. And if DeAndre Hopkins can stay healthy, he only played 9 games last year and put up some big numbers in terms of what he was able to do. And I wanted to hit those numbers if they're in this stat. Again, $15 million with incentives, everything else, 31 years old. But he only played in 9 games last year and had 64 catches, 717 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns. Barely played half the year. Again, if you doubled those, over 100 catches, over 1,000 yards, and a bunch of games. Only 2 100-yard receiving games last year for the Titans, one of the least explosive offenses in the entire NFL. You still have Derrick Henry. I hope that is enough to give the Titans a chance to win the AFC South, even if there's virtually no chance of the Titans getting past Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. The amount of young stud quarterbacks, Trevor Lawrence probably, you can throw him in there, in the AFC is crippling. And I'm not sold that Will Levis is ever going to be able to run with these guys, but I know Ryan Tannehill, the most mediocre out there.